1 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Sukaina Abbas. First, the headlines. Eid al-Azha is being celebrated today with religious fervor to commemorate the great sacrifice of Hazrat Ibrahim a.s. and Hazrat Ismail a.s. President and Prime Minister in their Eid messages have urged the nation to promote spirit of sacrifice and share joy with the needy. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, occupation troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred one Kashmiri youth in Bandipora district today. The United Nations says Israel has destroyed more than half of the buildings in Gaza in its relentless bombing of all structures. And now the news in detail. Eid al-Azha is being celebrated today with religious fervor to commemorate the great sacrifice of Hazrat Ibrahim a.s. and Hazrat Ismail a.s. The day dawned with special prayers in mosques for well-being of the Ummah and progress, prosperity and security of Pakistan. Eid prayers congregations were held at mosques, Eidgahs and open places in all cities, towns and villages across the country. Ulema in their sermons of Eid highlighted the significance of the philosophy of great sacrifice offered by Hazrat Ibrahim a.s. and Hazrat Ismail a.s. People are now offering sacrifice of animals to act upon the sunnah of Hazrat Ibrahim a.s., elaborate arrangements for disposal of offals and other solid waste during 3 days of Eid al-Azha. President Asif Ali Zardari and Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif in their separate messages on Eid al-Azha have urged the nation to reaffirm their commitment to the values of brotherhood, sacrifice and selflessness on this occasion. In his message, President Asif Ali Zardari highlighted the significance of Eid al-Azha and encouraged everyone to share the joy of Eid with those around them, especially those who are unable to celebrate due to financial constraints. In a message, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif said the day serves as an occasion to unite the people and foster the bonds of brotherhood and fraternity, as well as to look after the less fortunate amongst us and make them part of our collective celebration. He said on this Eid day, we pray for our Palestinian and Kashmiri brothers and sisters who are bravely facing brutal foreign occupation but remain steadfast in their struggle to achieve their right to self-determination. The government has urged the people to ensure safe disposal of offals and other remains of sacrificial animals at designated places to avoid bird-aircraft collision risk. According to the message, the public is requested to avoid throwing offals in the areas around the airports because it leads to the gathering of scavengers and birds. It urged the nation to celebrate Eid al-Azha amid cleanliness and responsibility through proper disposal of sacrificial animals. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, occupation troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred one more Kashmiri youth in Bandipora district today. The youth was martyred during cordon and search operation in Aragam area. The occupation troops have also arrested more than 100 people in continued search operations in different districts of held territory. The United Nations says Israel has destroyed more than half of the buildings in Gaza in its relentless bombing of all structures. The UN Relief and Works Agency for Palestine Refugees in a report has said the extensive destruction of homes and general lack of safety has pushed nearly all the people in the enclave into displacement, seeking safety elsewhere. Several Palestinians, including 5 children, were martyred in unabated Israeli strikes across besieged Gaza during the last 24 hours. The martyrdom toll of Palestinians in Israeli aggression since October 7 last year has now risen to 37,337. World Day to Combat Desertification and Drought is being observed today. The theme for this year's day is United for Land, Our Legacy, Our Future. Coordinator to the Prime Minister on Climate Change, Romina Khurshid Alam, in a message said, Pakistan is committed to combating desertification. She highlighted that Pakistan is closely working with international partners to address desertification. Romina Khurshid Alam said efforts are being made to raise awareness about the impacts of desertification among the people. In ICC T20 World Cup, New Zealand will take on Papua New Guinea at Truba today. The match will start at 7:30 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Earlier, Bangladesh beat Nepal by 21 runs at Kingston this morning. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link Radio Pakistan News Official.